Okay, so I'm here with Kaylee. She's 20 and she's graduated from high school, obviously. And I asked you to ask me a question that would be, something that would be on your mind that you'd love to get advice about that could help you. What are some things that you're working on right now that you're worried about or concerned about?
I could still be successful without going to college.
I can still be successful without going to college. Okay, cool. So, I feel that the whole program that we're set up with, since, we're living in our parents' house and going through, middle school, high school, graduating, is the whole idea is that everybody is going to go to college, right? 4 years, 5 years, whatever, get a job, have that degree, BA, BS, whatever, and then you're set up. But what if you're not programmed for that? What if you don't like that? Most people, honestly, let's be perfectly honest, school basically sucks for everybody. School's really hard. The only people that win at the game of school is people that learned how to play the game of school, which is, taking 7 subjects of things that maybe out of all of those subjects, you might like one thing. Maybe you only liked PE, maybe you only liked theater, maybe you only liked, I don't know, what would be the one class that you liked in school? Probably none, right? So if you weren't good at playing the game of, getting good grades and going to, apply for college and going to a, top college or even medium college or any college, the thing about college really is, in today's age, having an undergraduate degree, unless you're specializing in something, doesn't get you a job. It really doesn't. It just gives you a little certificate that said, hey, I went through the program along with everybody else. Unless you did go to a top, let's say Ivy League school, and you specialized in, engineering, and then you work for 2 years, and then you go and get your, MBA. Most people, they get a general degree, whether it's English or graphic design or you name it. And then you kind of bumble along and figure out what you're good at. And a lot of people don't even look at what they're good at. They're just looking at how they can make money and get into a place where they can hide and feel safe and get a check and then live for the weekends and live for nights. I mean, basically, that's what the mass of people do. The important thing is to feel like, what am I good at? What do I like to do? Am I good at getting people together? Am I good at events? Am I good at teaching people? Am I good at, fitness? Am I good at music? Am I good at, fill in the blanks? And go towards what you're good at and develop that. Look it up, find classes about it, hang out with other people that are doing those things. If you don't know other people that are doing those things, look for people that are doing those things and where they are and how you can interact with those people. The great thing about social media is that you can look up on Instagram, for example, and find people that are in those fields doing those things that you love to do, that you want to do, and you can learn about them and through what they're doing. So what I would recommend is this. Number one is never feel bad about not going through the program the way everybody else has told you that you need to go through the program. I mean, everybody will, but just realize that everybody in your age group is stumbling along, trying to figure out who they are and what they love to do and how to take care of themselves financially and in every way. So basically what you're doing as you're living is you're learning how to take care of yourself. Some people call it adulting or whatever, but you're learning how to take care of yourself, how to make money, maybe to have a title, to do something, how to, pay your bills, how to, just your whole process and what you do from the moment you wake up to, when you go to bed at night. That's learning how to take care of yourself. So the thing is, you're doing that. you're growing, you're learning, you're having relationships with friends, might even be in a relationship, you're still maybe in relationships or a relationship with your family, your parents. These are all the things where you're learning about yourself and you're growing. But really what you want to focus on is where you feel joy, where you feel the most alive, where you feel the most excitement. That's really where you need to go. Don't worry about the money, okay? Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about what other people think, okay? Do not feel bad for not following the program. Do not worry about money, and don't worry about what other people think. Work on going towards doing the things that make you feel good and feel fulfilled, and learning about those things and learning about yourself and life in that process. That's the most important thing. Don't ignore those things. Go towards the things that you love. If you go towards something that you love and you find out you don't love it that much, great. That's a data point. Okay, there is no failure. These are processes of learning about ourselves and how we interact in the world. Go do these things fearlessly without worrying about, is it a mistake? There is no mistakes. You're learning, you're growing. We're all trying different things. So the more that you get out there and do these things and experience these things, the more that you're actually winning. So you're building, you're growing, you're learning. Do more of these things, okay? So that's what I would recommend.